In Battlefield 5 news, the most recent Battlefield 5.2 update has hit and it is wildly unpopular. It's a complete shitstorm. The TTK has been seriously messed with and some weapons take up to twice the amount of bullets to kill at range. EA claimed that they introduced the changes to provide more options to suit different playstyles. So here's what they said. From the Battlefield 5 promotional blurb for 5.2, our next update to Battlefield 5 delivers even more fixes, changes and improvements as our war in the Pacific continues. Arriving on Wake Island later this month, we're also pleased to confirm that community games will launch as part of Update 5.2. This feature launches later this month where you'll be able to create your own playlist of your favorite maps and modes, invite your friends and play Battlefield 5 your way. Below we've detailed all of the changes that we're making with this update, including insight on the new damage values affecting gunplay at long ranges. We've performed a large rebalance across the majority of weapons, ensuring that there's now a better variety of options to help suit different styles of gameplay for each class. What's new? Community games, a rebalance of most weapons across Battlefield 5, focusing on the damage that weapons do outside of their designed ranges. Releasing later in December, Wake Island community games, 4 new weapons releasing across the remainder of Chapter 5 War in the Pacific, the Bar 1918A2, Type 97 MG, Nambu Type 2A and the M3 Grease Gun. What's changed? Balance changes. With this update we're continuing our work on weapon balancing across the game, and with this update we're focused on addressing the damage values of weapons over range. Note: bolt-action carbines, sniper rifles and anti-materiel rifles have not been adjusted as part of this update. Those have been addressed earlier in the year across previous updates, and we'll continue to review these weapon classes following these next set of changes. SMGs. SMGs will primarily receive heavy damage reduction at long range. Close range damage is only reduced on some very fast firing SMGs. This strengthens their general role as close range weapons. Some SMGs have seen revisions to their existing damage model in a way that allows them to favor long range damage over close range performance, giving medics more tools for ranged engagements. LMGs. Changes affect both minimum and maximum damage roughly equally, reducing close range performance more than long range performance when compared to SMGs. The FG42 and LS26 are treated like SMGs so that support maintain options for good close range weapons. Flat damage is applied for the Madsen in order to keep it as good ranged LMG option while being very weak at close range. Semi-auto rifles. Tweaks are heavily dependent on the specific weapon. Performance is generally reduced at all ranges, but range performance should remain above average for most semi-automatic rifles. The player base, however, is seriously unhappy about these changes, and I think they may be right. What do you think?